What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's Brian, and thank you for coming back to BG Model Workshop for yet another episode. This one is a mail call episode because we got something in the mail, not yesterday, not the day before, but a couple days ago, and now we want to actually talk about it. And we got this little guy here. No, this is not the dehydrated pizza from the movie Back to the Future 2. Good guess, though, like that. No, this is actually an engine, and we got this engine from our friend Josh over at, there we go, right there, Vcg Resins. And this is the Ford 300 Cobra engine. And I hear you asking, but Brian, what is a Ford 300 Cobra engine? Well, I'm glad you asked because we're going to answer that question. That, and I have to excuse me, I am still having allergy trouble because everything is in bloom in Arizona every time it rains. So what we got here is an inline six engine, okay? And we're going to drill in a little bit. Oh, that was a surprise. Hello. Good thing I got my nails done. Let's see, let's pour this out into the palm of me hand. There we go. Is that everybody? Nope, not even half. Okay, there we go. All right. So some cool stuff here. This is the engine block. If you don't know what an engine block is, then crack an internet. But I did. I actually did. I cracked the internet. I went and I asked Google, and I said, hey, Google, what does a Ford inline six engine block look like? And Google said, well, this is what it looks like, Brian. I'm like, cool, awesome. This is an authentic looking block. So that is cool. So Josh has knocked it out of the park there. And this thing here looks like it's ready for a quick soapy bath and then off to the paint shack. Not to be confused with the Love Shack. That's on the other side of the yard. But yeah, this thing looks awesome. And there's no question, and I've always made the comment that, you know, I kind of wish that resin engine kits did come with some sort of simplified instructions on how to, what the parts were and where they go, because not all of us know everything there is to know about every engine that's ever been produced. So, I mean, if you're talking Corvair engines, I'll quote you valve sizes, right? But an inline six Ford engine block from the 1960s, I'm going to have some trouble with it. So yeah. But the blanks here, where you can see where bits are going to be connected to it, it's pretty evident what's going to go there, and confusions will be lessened by that. Okay, so there's the block. And because this is a Cobra engine, it's going to have Cobra speed stuff on it. So look at that there. That says Cobra on the side. This is just like the oil pan that comes off the Cobra modified engine that's in the 55 USACC build. So maybe you can take a guess what this is for. Yeah, you're probably right there. It's going to go into a 56 Chevy pickup. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is for the USACC build. But Josh has done an amazing job. Look at that. The ridges on there, the fins. Oh man, that is just cool. That looks so nice. I can't wait to do like a mock-up glue up of all this. Here it actually comes with two valve covers. This one's upside down and the other one will be right side up. There we go. So it's got two valve covers. One actually, the other one has a little hole drilled in it for like I think it's a breather valve. So this one doesn't have it. The other one does have it. That's pretty trick. So that is cool. I just freaking love how that looks, man. Let's see, transmission. I don't know if I'm going to be using this transmission or not. We'll see how it fits in the model itself. But that is some wicked cool detail on there. I love how the linkage is molded in there. I want to say molded, but it's not molded, it's printed. I apologize. Here's the cylinder head, which is upside down, and you can see the fact that the spark plug holes are drilled. I say drilled. They're not drilled, but they're there. That's going to make life easier. We have our pulley set, and that's actually open. See that? Isn't that sweet? That just looks so good. Upside down and everything, it looks good. Our bell housing here. I probably will use this, just need a quick sand on that for that surface to match up just fine. And then our air cleaner, and you can see it's going to have a triple carb setup. Look at that. There you go. Cobra! Right there. If you're from the 1880s, you'll know what that reference is. But yeah, Man, this is so cool, Josh. This is awesome. Oh, and here's a part I often feel is neglected in model kits, and that is the alternator. Do you see those little holes there? That's right. This guy is set up for being wired. So this has some beautiful detail, and I can't tell through the camera lens here. I don't have my cheater glasses on, but I wonder if you can see the commutator wiring that's supposed to be inside there. That would be amazing. Just a little bit of cleanup on the little fin on the fan arrangement there that helps keep that dude cool. We're going to get to that one in just a second, but here is the other valve cover I was talking about. Hey, see, I said it was right side up, and you see the hole that's been punched in there for the breather valve, and then our intake manifold with the triple carb setup. So one carb for every 2 cylinders. That's going to be a hot bus to drive. And look at this. This is the cut to grass right here for me, because we talk about the Volkswagens having the exhaust system called the bag of snakes. What would this what would this be? This looks like an army of slinkies heading down the stairs. This is just awesome. A little bit of like moose rat going on up here, you know. This just looks amazing. And it dumps into 2 collectors, so you can do dual exhausts straight to the back if you want to. And those openings, I haven't had a chance to measure those yet. Those openings look mighty large. So, like if you want to be like my buddy over at Kissy Boys and run some solder line all the way to the back, or if you want to do your own fancy styrene tubing, I mean, you should be able to couple that up just fine. So that is just so amazing. Apologize, my fingers are all over the place here, so you can't really get a good look at it. But again, Josh, oops, there she goes. Again, Josh, amazing stuff, man. Top-notch quality. You saw the price on the bag. That's not so bad. I mean, that is definitely affordable, especially if you're doing a trick build like we're doing with the USACC build. It does come with another bag of bits, and here's all the tinies. And I don't think we're going to pour this out into our hand because we're going to lose them all. The triple carbs are molded together, and it does have some of the plumbing. Some of the plumbing in there. We do have 2 distributors. I had originally thought one distributor had the vacuum advance on it, the other one didn't. I don't know why I thought that. Turns out one of the distributors is actually punched out in the center so that you can stuff a bundle of wires in there if you want to wire the engine, so you don't have to worry about drilling out the distributor cap posts. And then the other distributor cap does have the contact nubbies on there, so if you want to actually do your own wires and have the if you want to be a little more trick about it, I think that's the best way to go. Of course, timing chain cover, and then you can see some of our breather valves, and then motor mounts. It does have a set of motor mounts in here. Oil filter, and then what's this guy back here? Oh, different types of breathers for the valve cover. But yeah, I think that's a thermostat cover right there. But yeah, awesome. Oh, okay, all right. This is okay. We got to pour this out now. Just a second. One eternity later. Okay, so thanks for sticking with us there. Okay, so where'd you get off to? There it is. There it is. There it is. No, this isn't the headgear for some poor guy with braces. No, this is an actual bracket for holding the alternator so it's not floating in space. A pet peeve of mine. And this is going to be absolutely stunning when we get done with it. If anything, I'm going to be more happy about building this engine and having it look nice than anything else about the USACC build. I do like that truck. I'm actually very excited to be building it, but I do have other stuff I need to get to first. We have prioritize. Let's see here. So here's the standard carb distributor. So that looks pretty nice, right? And here is the secondary distributor with the mega hole punched in the front of it, in the top of it, so that if you want to do your own wire cluster coming out of there, make life a little easier for yourself. There's that. I might try this one. I might try that one myself there. So there we go. So I got to give a huge shout out to Josh over at JCG Resins. Excuse me, VCJ. My goodness. Vcg Resins. Oh, let's just show the thing. There we go. I am not Vanna White today. Vcg Resins by Mr. Reese. And I've contacted him, told him how much I really enjoyed this engine and thought this was a really great idea. and he said that it was kind of like a what if style engine. What if Cobra had been working on 6-cylinder engines for guys that would have had, 6-cylinder Mustang, stuff like that. And I thought, man, that is really, really cool. That is just it's a great way to take that direction. So thank you, Josh. Thank you again for having this engine out there that really it's really helping bring my build together. But yeah, yeah, we're going to have contact information down below, and then check out his stuff. He's also, I think he's reachable on Facebook, but if you don't find him there he is, vcgresins.com. So thanks again, buddy. We'll talk to you all a little bit later on. We're going to get on to messing around with this here and getting it cleaned up, getting it ready for paint, along with all this other stuff down here for a different project we got working on. But yeah, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you again later on. Bye now. Those look, oh, we can see the Venturi vents in there. The tubes, I mean, the Venturi tubes. Wow. Nice.